5 richest people you don't know. Everybody knows the infamously rich, from the owner of Tesla, Elon Musk, to Microsoft, Bill Gates. We see and hear about them most days with social media and even know their net worth thanks to sources such as Forbes. But what about those who don't want to be seen? Maybe they are shy, or maybe they just want to avoid the limelight. Either way, we have put together a list of the top 5 richest people you don't know. Number 5. Philip Anschutz, $11.5 billion. Starting off our list is Philip Anschutz, an American businessman who owns and controls many companies in many industries. Born in 1939, Philip was brought up by his father and mother, Fred and Marion Anschutz, who also had many companies, including an oil drilling company to which Philip would later buy. But not everything was handed to Philip. He made some very good investment decisions by investing in stocks, real estate, and railroads. Today, Philip owns a variety of businesses, including energy, railroads, real estate, sports, newspapers, movies, theaters, arenas, and even music. It almost feels like everywhere you turn, he has a part of it, which is impressive to say the least. According to Forbes in 2020, they reported Philip to be the 50th richest person in the United States, with an estimated worth of $10.1 billion, which has since risen to $11.5 billion in just a year. It's clear to see that Philip is a true businessman and will continue to grow his net worth year on year, hitting new milestones and possibly owning new companies in the near future. Number 4. Aliko Dangote, $7.8 billion. Moving overseas, we head to Africa, specifically Nigeria, to Aliko Dangote, who is a business magnate and philanthropist. Born in Kano, northern Nigeria, he was the great-grandson of Alhaji Dantada, West Africa's richest man at the time until his death in 1955. Even at an early age, Aliko was selling candy in his school years as he was so interested in business. As he grew older, he used his knowledge and interest to get a bachelor's degree in business studies and administration in Al-Azhar University in Cairo. Aliko made his fortune by importing and selling agricultural commodities in Africa, to which later on in his career moved to oil and gas, consumer goods, and manufacturing of products. Aliko's fortune today now comes from his cement company named Dangote Cement, producing 45.6 million metric tons of cement year on year. With a huge net worth of $17.8 billion, it is no surprise that Aliko Dangote is Africa's wealthiest individual. With his love for business ever growing and his devotion to donating to charities to prevent polio and Ebola, we tip our hats to this man for his commendable work. 3. Mohammed bin Salman, $18 billion. Mohammed bin Salman is the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia and Deputy Prime Minister. He is well known for several successful reforms. Some of his latest reforms being in June 2018, he removed the banning of female drives and in August 2019 pushed the weakening of male guardian system. But unfortunately, despite the praise he has received, he's been criticized for his role in less admirable activities, including the Saudi bombing campaign in Yemen, which has increased problems with humanitarian crisis and famine. It is estimated that Mohammed's net worth is approximately $18 billion in total, having received his money from the Saudi royal family, which has accumulated from oil revenue over decades. Hey, you like our list so far? Why not support us by subscribing and liking this video? 2. Suzanne Klatten, $23.2 billion. Jumping over to Germany, Suzanne Klatten is a billionaire heiress to her father, who inherited 50.1% stake in pharmaceutical and chemicals manufacturer Altana. With her position on the supervisory board, she helped transform the company into a world-class corporation in the German DAX list of 30 top companies. But that isn't all she has left. Holding 19.2% stake in BMW lands her firmly with a good amount of money, something she would work towards increasing throughout her career. Gaining a degree in business finance and an MBA in 2 different universities, Suzanne used her knowledge to help decide her future investment decisions. With her net growth growing each year and standing at $23.2 billion, according to the latest reports, there's no sign of slowing down. One of the main reasons for Suzanne's silence is due to a documentary and family-funded study into the link between her family Quandt and the Nazis. After a documentary named The Silence of the Quandts called out the family and exposed them to a wide audience about their use of slave labor during the Nazi era. The family hired a historian to examine the family's activities during this era. Unfortunately for the family, the results concluded the Quandts were linked inseparably with the crimes of the Nazis. Number 1. Maha Vajiralongkorn, $30 to $70 billion. Maha is the king of Thailand and owns the title of the wealthiest monarch in the world. After his father passed away in 2016, Maha coronation was conducted in May 2019, but the Thai government retroactively declared his reign to have begun just after his father's death. But the history of Maha doesn't end there. Throughout his life, he studied in the United Kingdom, completing secondary education in 1970 just to attend a 5-week military training course in Australia. He then enrolled into the Royal Military College, where he completed military training and a bachelor's degree course, graduating in 1976. But he wasn't finished with education. In 1982, he completed a second bachelor's degree in law. After becoming king and inheriting the wealth that comes with it, Maha became the wealthiest monarch in the world, with an estimated net worth between $30 and $70 billion. He now uses his rule to help Thailand develop through means of medical and healthcare improvements, agriculture development, and access to education. So we come to the end of our list. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of our next video. Hey, thanks for watching.